India is the world's fastest major growing economy. We are a powerhouse of manufacturing, but we have a massive leak in our ship.
What's this leak that you talk of? Here are the numbers. MSMEs contribute 30% of India's GDP, but only 14% of those businesses export. Compare that to 40% in the peer economies. Why is there such a huge gap? I looked at the government reports and I looked at the market. It's not because our products are bad. It's not because our logistics are slow. It's because of documentation fear.
Before we begin, my name is Taha Zaidi. I am a student at Heritage Experiential Learning School, and I realized that for a heavy engineering firm, a single clerical error, a wrong EHS code, or a typo on a letter of credit doesn't just mean a delay. It means liquidated damages. It means rejection. It means losing a client forever. Right now, the industry treats documentation as a cheap manual chore, an afterthought. We are flipping that logic on its head. Introducing Exporio. We are not a logistics company. We are a risk mitigation engine designed specifically for heavy engineering exports. We don't just type forms, we use algorithmic data pipelines that generate a perfect documentation set, guaranteeing that your money flows as fast as your goods.
Let's look at the current reality, the red ocean. On one hand, you have the traditional customs house agents. On the other hand, you have the global freight forwarders. Look at their curves. They are fighting a war on price. They charge $20 or $50 per shipment. Because they are so cheap, they rely on low wage manual data entry. This leads to high human effort and constantly reactive firefighting. If you are shipping t-shirts, this is fine. But if you are shipping a $500,000 turbine, this cheap service is actually the most expensive risk you can take. Aha, so this is where we talk about the blue ocean. Well, we found it by looking at who the industry ignores. Most people just fight the current exporters. We looked at tier 2, the manufacturers who refuse to export because the paperwork is too scary. But our biggest breakthrough was tier 3. Believe it or not, the unexplored non customer is the CHA agent himself. These agents hate heavy engineering paperwork. It's high headache and low margin for them. So instead of fighting them, we partner with them. We become their premium outsourced wing. They bring us the clients, we handle the complexity.
Here is how we change the game using the 4 actions framework or the ERRC grid. First, we eliminated the data re entry. In the old world, 3 different people retype the same invoice. That is where errors are born. We eliminated that. Data flows directly from the engineer's file to the customs form. Second, we reduce the mental load. No more back and forth emails, no more anxiety about compliance. Third, we did something controversial. We raised the price. The industry charges 50, we charge 250. Why? Because we shifted the value proposition. We aren't selling paperwork, we are selling insurance against rejection. Finally, we created the pre-submission consistency audit. This is a mathematical sanity check that validates every weight, value, and currency before a human even touches the file. This is the result. Our blue ocean strategy canvas. See how we diverge? We stopped competing on direct cost and manual effort. Instead, we skyrocketed the value on financial safety, technical specialization, and automation. We left the red ocean of clerical work and created a blue ocean of trade velocity. Aren't just pitching an idea. We have identified the workflow and are building the engine. We are moving from a world where Indian exporters pay for effort to a world where they pay for perfection. We are Exporio. Complex engineering, simple documentation. Thanks.